We're now about to go live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now live.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Dunkin' Donut Shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back. And I smile when I think how it must have been. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, we tease him a lot. Welcome back, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back, yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hey! Hello! It is Monday, December 16th. On this day, 1924, Landsberg prison releases Adolf Hitler. 1924. I think their reasoning was, we're pretty confident his troublemaking days are over. I'm Michael Buster McMahon, and this is Nightline. No, wait. This is They'll Learn Ya. I'm the host of the show, and I have a clear conscience this year.
You do.
Or maybe a very short memory.
I think it's a short memory.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, I can always guess what's in a Christmas present.
Yeah, you can.
It's a gift.
Oh, boy.
Joining me is my pal producer, Peter Cole. Say hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Now say smicker.
Smicker.
That's a fun word. It means to look amorously after someone. Amorously, that's a fun word, too. That word means... amorously means...
Yes, I know.
If you ask Peter where his Christmas spirit is, he points to his liquor cabinet. My wife said if she didn't like my Christmas gift this year, she was going to burn it. That's harsh, right?
What?
Yeah, so I bought her a candle.
What?
Don't tell her. Today on the show, cool stories about great songs. Plus, if we have time, we'll discuss the weird story of a ship that docked itself with nobody on it. But we probably won't have time to tell you that story. You know, I had one of those Christmas trees in a box this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I brought it home, and the wife said, "You're going to put that up yourself?" I said, "No, that's a weird question. I'm going to put it up in the living room." So sit back, relax, break into somebody's house, and call them on their landline.
Who in the blue hell are you?
That's a weird thing to do. Don't do that. Do you know people with landlines?
Not many.
No.
I mean, they're trying to get rid of them.
So sit back, relax, and remember the difference in giving a kid a puppy for Christmas and a gift that will scar them from life are just a couple of air holes.
Oh, boy.
That's funny. I'm a little I'm not as clear and enunciated. I got a little cold going on here.
That's because, you're not amongst the unwashed masses anymore.
Yeah, well, I had a,
Your immunity is waning.
is that what it is?
Yeah, you've been gone from the big store for too long.
Well, the cold really hit me at the perfect time. I mean, the worst of it.
Yeah.
Because we recorded the TV show on Tuesday, a new episode of the TV show, at our lovely new home at Holyoke Media. What a beautiful place that is. And I was, and then, the next day a little bit. But that night, overnight, I slept for like 20 hours. It was crazy. Like Thursday, I just slept the entire day Thursday.
There's been bug going around.
And then I was a little bit better. Like Friday, went to New York, saw Book of Mormon. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's good. It's guaranteed to offend everybody. It's fantastic.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's nice to see in this day and age that people are. And people say, "Oh, you couldn't make that say," and you just wonder, like, that show came out 10 years ago, and you still wonder, like, could you make that today? That in 10 years, it's gotten this. Oh, don't want to offend anybody. It's getting even worse.
Okay.
Go see it. It's a wonderful show. What's new with you?
I saw Red 1 over the weekend.
Really? I heard that was not good, but did you?
I enjoyed it. It's
Oh, yeah?
just, come on. People want, it's not War and Peace, folks.
Right.
It's a holiday movie that has a touching story along with a little action because it's got The Rock in it.
Mm.
It's, it's a familiar trope and it's an enjoyable holiday movie.
Cool. I have a.
You've probably seen the storyline is something you've seen before here and there, but it's, so what?
The whole trick to movie criticism
Yes.
is, people say, oh, the critic, don't listen to critic. People don't know how to use a movie critic. You've got to do a little bit of research, trial and error. You have to find one that is in line with your taste. And for me, that guy was Roger Ebert for years. Like, if Roger Ebert said the movie was good, I would go see it.
Yeah.
And then he passed away. And I've had trouble replacing that guy. My guy now is the critical drinker. I don't know if you've ever seen him on YouTube.
No.
Okay. He's very, very good. And he told me it was a steaming pile of crap. So I'm like, all right, good to know.
Yeah, but if you want to be critical of a movie, I could have picked it apart, but I just wanted a fun holiday movie to go see.
Good. You know what's an underrated?
Full stop.
You know what's an underrated Christmas movie?
What's that?
Nobody ever talks about this movie.
What's that?
The Ref.
That's a Christmas movie?
It takes place at Christmas, doesn't it? Dennis Leary. The whole movie takes place at Christmas.
So does Die Hard. It doesn't make it a Christmas
No,
movie.
I know, but see, here's the difference. Okay, and this is where I don't get in that argument. I don't care if you want to call Die Hard a Christmas movie. I don't care if you want to say it's not. I don't care. Here's something I use. Can you take Christmas out of the movie and still have a movie? Yeah, you can. And I think Die Hard, but The Ref actually takes place. I mean, it really Christmas is really ingrained into it. Now, what we did for the TV show, we record 2 episodes at a time, and we put 2 of my plays. So we do have a Christmas episode coming out really, really soon. One of them is Essential. Christmas is Essential. The other one is sort of a comedy that just sort of takes place at Christmas. So it's not, I don't consider it really a Christmas play, but Christmas is in it. So
Okay.
we packaged it, the 2 15-minute plays together. But The Ref, very, very enjoyable movie. I mean, Kevin, before we all shunned Kevin Spacey, his portrayal's great. Dennis Leary's funny. It's a great little underrated film.
Okay.
Why don't we start off with a Christmas song?
Sure.
Oh, did you see my in-studio guest today?
How cute.
Yeah, this is Nick. Now, Nick, you've heard my teddy bear Buttons, right?
Yes.
He has a fiance, and actually they've been engaged for like 15 years. But this is her son from a previous relationship with a polar bear. She's a polar bear, too. You know something interesting about polar bears? I don't know how they know about this. But they say all polar bears are left-handed.
Okay.
Yep. So see? He's waving with his left hand. How do they know that?
I think you just made that up.
No, I didn't. That's like a...
Uh-huh.
Because, I mean, to be fair, you've never seen a polar bear writing with their right hand. So I mean,
think you've never seen a polar bear writing.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a polar bear expert. But I figured Nick was Christmassy. I figured we should bring him in.
Okay.
He might have a good time.
Sure.
He might be more appreciative than. Oh God! Excuse me. All right. So now.
Did you bring some cough drops in with you?
I do.
Okay.
The nuclear ones. The fisherman's ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If I can take care of a fisherman's cough.
All right. I got you.
So Darlene Love came to the attention of talk show host David Letterman when he saw her in the Broadway musical Leader of the Pack. That's a good musical. It's a jukebox musical. And some people, musical purists, will shun them, but it's the life story of Ellie Greenwich. So there's no way around it. If you're going to do this life story of Ellie Greenwich, you got to include all of her songs that she wrote, right? Mm-hmm. So Darlene Love actually was in the show, and he invited her on the show to do the song that she did in Leader of the Pack. And every year he would invite her back to sing it on his Christmas show. And he was never a fan of Christmas songs, but he loves soul music and was happy to have her bring a little bit of holiday cheer. And she was backed by Letterman's house band the first couple times, and then at first it just became, over the years, productions got more elaborate with string sections and set decorations. And the last time they did it, she purposely sang it standing on Paul Schaefer's piano, because she knew the last show David Letterman was going to hug her, and she knew she would cry, and she didn't want to cry on national TV. Have you ever cried on national TV?
No.
No? Have you ever cried on local TV?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, I'm going to go pop a cough drop. Here's Darlene Love and Christmas, Baby, Please Come Home in 9.5 WSKB.
Underwriting for Community Radio on WSKB is brought to you in part by Rockies. Over 30 convenient locations throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Connecticut, and Florida. one of the nation's largest Ace dealers. Expertise and great product selection in paint, hardware, lawn and garden. That's Rockies, rock solid service since 1926. On the web at rockies.com.
Join us every Thursday morning
from 6 until at least 7:30.
Check out the Bobby G and Company Show
right here on WSKB 89.5
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
Another Saturday night that I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. Dig this. I got in town a month ago. I seen a lot of girls since then. If I could meet them, I could get them. But as yet I haven't met them. That's why I'm in the shape I'm in. Here another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. Now another fella told me he had a sister who looked just fine. Instead of being my deliverance, she had a strange resemblance to a cat named Frankenstein. Here another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had some chick to talk to. I'm in an awful way, yeah. It is another weekend, I ain't got nobody. Man, if I was back home, I'd be swinging 2 chicks on my arm. Oh, yeah. Listen to me, huh? It's hard on a fella when he don't know his way around. If I don't find me a honey to help me spend my money, I'm gonna have to blow this town. Here it's another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had some chick to talk to. I'm in an awful. Everybody sang another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful. One more time, another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had some chick to talk to. I'm in an awful. Sound me mighty good another Saturday night.
Yeah. Little Sam Cooke. That's a classy way to start the show. A little Darlene Lowe, some Sam Cooke.
Sure, yeah.
We got saxophone in both songs. I love the saxophone. You know that. Now, this is the first song Cooke released after his tragic drowning death of his son Vincent, 18 months old. He took every out-of-town gig he could because he didn't want to be home. He didn't want to be thinking about it. And that's the first song that he released afterwards. Horrible. Nick, I don't know if you noticed this. Nick can't stay awake.
No.
Did you notice that? He kept, passing out. So hopefully he makes it to the show. You know, he should be hibernating, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so maybe that's maybe it was not a good thing to bring him in when he should be sleeping. But hopefully he stays awake for the show.
That's a problem, yeah.
So now, lead singer Robert Smith of The Cure wrote this as a wedding present for his fiancée. That's a nice gift, right? Did you ever have anyone write you a song?
No.
No?
I can't say as I have.
That's nice. That's a nice gift. They met at school when he was 14 years old. And he credits her with saving his life by pulling him out of the abyss when he went through some self-destructive periods.
Okay.
So the lyrics were inspired by, The Cure. They were touring a lot. And it was inspired by, he just wanted to let her know that no matter how much he traveled and everything, and he would always love her. So he wrote this song. And that's what, The Cure's got a lot of certain types of songs, but they have two very nice little love songs there. And that's nice. It's nice to have variety. Here's The Cure, 89.5 WSKB.
Underwriting for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield, serving the youth of the Whip City and surrounding communities since 1969. For more information on the Great Futures Club for ages 3 to 5, happening weekdays, and the Club Teen Center for ages 11 and older, weekdays from 6:30 till 8 p.m., go online at bcgwestfield.org or visit the club at 28 West Silver Street. The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield. Great futures start here.
Join me, Tina Gorman, each week from 6 to 8 a.m. for Wake Up Wednesday, when my guests and I discuss health, wellness, and lifestyle reimagined.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Even though it's been so long, keeps going strong. I remember the things that we used to do. A kiss in the rain till the sunshine through. I tried to deny it, but I'm still in love with you. I miss you like crazy. I miss you like crazy. Ever since you went away, every hour of every day, I miss you like crazy. I miss you like crazy. No matter what I say or do, there's just no getting over you. I can see the love shining in your eyes, and it comes as such a sweet surprise. If seeing's believing, it's worth the wait. So hold me and tell me it's not too late. We're so good together, we're starting forever now. And I miss you like crazy. I miss you like crazy. Ever since you went away, every hour, every day, I miss you like crazy. I miss you, baby. Love like ours will never end. Just touch me and there again. Just one night, and we'll have the magic feeling like we used to do. Hold on tight, and whatever comes our way, we're gonna make it through. If seeing's believing, it's worth the wait. So hold me and tell me it's not too late. We're so good together, we're starting forever now. And I miss you like crazy. I miss you like crazy. No matter what I say or do, there's just no getting over you. And I miss you. All the tender love you gave me. When a feeling gets this strong, you know the real thing come along, and I miss you. I miss you like crazy, baby. Only your sweet love can save me. I miss you like crazy. A love like ours will never end. Just touch me and we love again.
Natalie Cole. She wasn't just a nepotism baby. She actually could sing pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a pretty song. And, a lot of Miss You songs are pretty. Have you noticed that?
Okay.
Missing somebody's, I always say, is a powerful emotion. I remember sometimes like young kids go, hey, what do you think the secret to a successful relationship? And I used to joke, take a separate vacation. Every year, my wife Karen and I, when we were early on in the marriage and stuff, she would go to like Maryland for like a week for a dance convention, and I'd go to Atlantic City, and then at the end of the week, you see each other, and you're like, hey, because you
Would she drop you off on the way through?
No, because this wasn't exactly the timeline didn't exactly work out completely, but because if you see somebody every single day, you're never gonna miss them. Right?
True.
Missing somebody, like Peter, I miss you. I see you once a week, but what if we saw each other every day?
I'd probably have to hurt you.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't work out so well, but this worked out pretty good. I miss you, buddy.
Okay.
Let's do another Christmas song. Want to do another Christmas song?
Sure, you're Christmassy all of this.
Well, you know what? It's funny now that I'm no longer a retail manager. It's funny that I don't hate Christmas music this year.
No.
I'm liking Christmas this year. It's different. After 19 years in retail management?
Now that you're not kicking out shoplifters all the time?
Yep, it's nice. So Ricky James Martin Dean Martin's son said, now, here's the thing. And I mean this. You know, if you're an artist and you want to make a Christmas song, if Dean Martin already did a version of it, what are you doing? Don't.
How come you're not allowed to reinterpret it yourself?
No, because you're never going to do as well as Dean Martin did. Dean Martin, that's the pinnacle. Pick another song. Dean Martin only did like 10 of them or so. So it's not like he hogged them all.
Mm-hmm.
But the Dean Martin Christmas album is the only album. Ricky James Martin, Dean's son, said that at home they never played Dean's music at home. However, the Christmas album at Christmas time, yeah, they would play that one. That makes sense, right?
All right, I got you.
Here's an appropriate one for today. Here's Let It Snow. 89.5 WSKB.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. And the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow and snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really grab me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Underwriting is brought to you by Boise Cascade Distribution, providing products and services needed for building material dealers, home improvement centers, and industrial customers. They offer everything from engineered wood and plywood to Drex decking and railing, James Hardie siding, and Advantech subfloor. Located at 33 Fowler Street Extension in Westfield and on the web at bc.com, they are committed to providing quality products, great service, convenience, and value.
Listen to me, Michael Buster McMahon, Mondays 8 to 10 a.m. to learn the stories behind your favorite songs. Or don't. I'm not the boss of you.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
country where the sky touches down on the field. She lay her down to rest in the morning sun. They come running just to get a little kiss, to feel, to touch her long black hair. They don't give a damn.
Whoops.
Oh, there you go. ELO.
Thought I clicked it.
Yeah. Now, technically speaking, that's a remake. But it's a remake of his own song. He was in a band before that called The Move. And that was a song that they had. And when he started his new band, ELO, and looking for material, he's like, hey, you know what? I like that song, do you? Why don't you bring that back? Good thing he did. Because
Yeah.
I don't think any of us would have ever have known it with The Move.
The Move.
The Move.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah, that's kind of nice to say that. The Move.
The Move.
Yeah. Yeah, it's annoying. I was in the grocery store the other day, and they only have like one line. Everything is self-checkout. So the line at the one register they have open, pretty big. Okay, so just as I got to, the counter, not for me. Like I'm on deck. I gotta get ready. I gotta get my timing down right and everything.
Now batting.
Yeah. So the one in front of me, huge order. They're unloading everything, and finally the store decides to act. They say, we're going to open a second lane. So,
shock.
Yeah. So they go, hey, another lane here. So, like, the guy behind me, no, that's not, like, first of all, you're supposed to say, hey, I'll take the next person in line. So, no, but, so the guy behind me, he shoots over there. And it's, all right, so I was there for an extra 5 minutes, but it was just annoying. I'm like, people in front of me get to leave. Guy behind me gets to leave. And I'm still in line. Kind of annoying. I mean, not the worst thing in the world.
Did you catch the bit of nostalgia Saturday night?
Saturday nights.
NBC?
No.
Brought back Saturday night's main event, which
Oh.
used to be a filler for Saturday Night Live. It was on late night, but now it's in prime time.
So what was it? What, fights?
Wrestling.
Oh, I don't watch wrestling.
So, but it's fun.
Okay. But no, I did not catch that. I didn't hear about it.
Well, you bring back nostalgia. You
Mhm.
bring back Jesse the Body Ventura on commentary. The man still has it. He's in his 70s.
Cool.
Yeah, it was fun. That means NBC's really hurting for programming. If they're tapping one of the hottest sports properties on the planet right now.
And yet they said no to my sitcom Beg to Differ.
They did.
I don't know how I should take that.
Well, WWE's pretty hot right now. It just is.
They
probably pulled better numbers than a lot of stuff.
I took my wife to New York. It was for her birthday, her 50th.
Yep.
She took me to Vegas. And it was cold, but not unbearably cold. And to me, I'm used to New York. All the trips I went to New York as a youth, was
Magazine Drive.
yeah. So it brought back. I mean, to me, it seemed appropriate to be walking around New York with the Christmas because in high school, yeah.
Did you go to the Rockefeller Center Christmas show?
I not this no.
Okay, because that used to be that big highlight of our magazine trip. Remember, you had tickets to the.
Well, the first one, my love for musicals came from this because I was 13 as a freshman.
Yes.
And they took us to a chorus line. And as a 13-year-old, I'm like, I don't see this. What the hell? Singing and dancing? But of course, I loved it.
Yeah.
So my sophomore year, I sold 20 magazines again. Got taken to New York. We saw My One and Only. And I loved it. I'm like, I can't wait to see what the next one is. But here's the thing. It was a Catholic school.
I think you had a choice, didn't you?
No. You didn't have a choice. So.
Okay.
So it was a Catholic school. And, of course, in the chorus line, they had that song about TNA. And then in My One and Only, there was a side scandal of a woman being forced to do stuff because they had some nude pictures of her. So my junior year, we saw the Radio City Christmas show, which I was disappointed to hear because I wanted the story. But I did enjoy the show. So I'm like, all right, that's different. Okay. So my senior year, they took us to that again. And I'm like, I want to see another musical. But, so you were a year younger than me. So you would have gone, did you go? Oh,
I think I went at least 2 years.
Okay. Yeah, so 3 of your years was,
Radio City Music Hall.
So I think they did that because they said, it's going to be a little more wholesome. But I'm like, I already saw it. I'm good.
I just like walking around New York.
Yeah, we walked around
as long as you made it back to the bus on time, everything was good.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I told the wife. I said, they just let us go and said, all right, make sure by such and such a time you're here for the show.
You really should have canceled today.
No, I missed my people, my viewers.
You had every chance to sleep in this morning.
I know, but I love I love this show. I love doing this show. I love doing this show. But yeah, we walked around. We stayed at a hotel in Times Square. That was quite the view.
A bit of expensive.
No. When you're a local celebrity, Peter, you get comped. You get comped for things.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was expensive.
So that's full of crap.
But yeah, we saw. We saw the Book of Mormon. We were looking at other shows the next day, but there was nothing that for the price. There were some things, but like the prices were a little high. So we're like, we had a good time. And,
Gotcha.
It was fun.
Yeah, New York is incredibly expensive.
It is. I don't mind visiting, but I can't imagine living there. That's gonna be nuts.
A lot of people are leaving.
So this song sort of refueled hitchhiking. You think of hitchhiking, and it was they turned into a dance in the '60s because of this song. Of course, you can imagine. It was more like the hitchhike. It started with Marvin Gaye's song "Hitchhike," and then this song really brought it home by Vanity Fair. Catch a little tune called "Hitching a Ride" in 9.5 WSKB.
hitching a ride, hitching a ride. Gotta get me home, keep her satisfied. Hitching a ride, hitching a ride. Been away too long from my baby's side. Ride, 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 hitching a ride. Ride, 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 hitching a ride.
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield.
I'm Mark Auerbach. Join me every Friday at 8 a.m. for ArtsBeat, where you'll meet interesting actors, directors, designers, and musicians here in Western New England.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
To the hotel again. I call your number, the line ain't free.
Scorpions. That sounds like it borrowed a little bit from Simple Man. A little bit. You hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like that's from the Love Drive.
There's only so many chords, I guess.
It's true. It's from the Love Drive album, 1979, and the Scorpions were a little bit confused because they made this album cover, and on the album cover it was sort of like a drawing. Or not drawing. I think it was an exaggerated photo, but there was a man who he had his hand on the female passenger's boobie, and there was like gum caught in between the hand and the item. And that album and the cover of Love at First Sting, which is just a couple they were kissing, and the guy was sort of stenciling a scorpion on her hip. He's like, they didn't understand. They go, of all the countries that we've toured, America is the only country where women in the crowd would flash themselves to us. Mm-hmm. And it's the only country that censored our album covers, which weren't that lewd. They thought it was a sort of a mixed message. Like we thought America would be a little more open to some of these album covers, which weren't really that bad. You didn't see anything on these album covers. It's an interesting point.
Yeah.
That's why you wanted to be a rock and roller, right? People
Sure.
in the crowd flashing you. It's a good gig. You want this day in history?
Yeah.
Good, because you're going to get one. Unfortunately, in 2007, it's a sad one. Dan Fogelberg dies of prostate cancer at the age of 56. That's young. You want more.
Yeah, that's really young. I do recall that, though.
Yeah, and I was upset because I would have loved to have seen him in concert, even though the man has 2 songs that make me cry. Kind of 3. Believe in Me sort of tears me up, too. Not sure why. But there's a song, fortunately, it was not that big of a hit, called Seeing You Again. That makes me cry. And this song makes me cry.
Seeing You Again, huh? Well, I know this one does.
Yeah, this one makes me cry.
That's for a lot of people.
Yeah, I just feel bad for the guy. And basically, the song is based on a true story. Mm-hmm. After he passed, we found the woman came forward and said, yes, this really happened. It was, they were high school sweethearts. He came home, and they ran out of stuff, and he ran to the store, and they bumped into each other. And they sat in the car and just reminisced. Pretty innocently enough, but, the woman said, she didn't really want to come forward when he was alive because he didn't want to make the wife mad. She goes, a couple things are wrong in the song. She did not marry an architect, and her eyes were not blue.
But they probably work better for the song.
Yeah, well, blue is an easy word to rhyme. Brown. Like, that's why I feel bad for, like, girls with brown eyes because, they don't get a lot of songs.
Except if you're the brown-eyed girl.
You're the brown-eyed girl. But, of course, as we know, as I've said in the show, it was supposed to be a brown-skinned girl. And they just changed it to brown-eyed because they didn't think radio stations would play it.
Mm-hmm.
So generally, brown-eyed girls don't. Because brown, there's not a lot of great things that rhyme with brown.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with
Renown.
my headphones keep going in and out.
Really?
But blue, there's lots of words that rhyme with blue. So I think that's why the blue-eyed girls get more credit in songs. But anyway, I can't remember her name, the name of not important. Here's a song that makes me cry, so I'm going to try not to listen to it. Here's Same Old Lang Syne by Dan Fogelberg in 9.5 WSKB.
Met my old lover in the grocery store. The snow was falling Christmas Eve. I stole behind her in the frozen foods, and I touched her on the sleeve. She didn't recognize the face at first, but then her eyes flew open wide. She went to hug me and she spilled her purse, and we laughed until we cried. Said she saw me in the record store, and that I must be doing well. I said the audience was heavenly, but the traveling was hell. We drank a toast to innocence, we drank a toast to now. Tried to reach beyond the emptiness, but neither one knew how. We drank a toast to innocence, we drank a toast to time. We're living in our eloquence, another old lang syne. The beer was empty and our tongues were tired, and running out of things to say. She gave a kiss to me as I got out, and I watched her drive away. Just for a moment I was back at school and felt that old familiar pain. And as I turned to make my way back home, the snow turned into rain.
Underwriting for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield, serving the youth of the Whip City and surrounding communities since 1969. For more information on the Great Futures Club for ages 3 to 5, happening weekdays, and the Club Teen Center for ages 11 and older, weekdays from 6:30 till 8 p.m., go online at bcgwestfield.org or visit the club at 28 West Silver Street. The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield. Great futures start here.
Hi, this is Harry Rock, host of Rock on Westfield every fourth Wednesday at 8 a.m. Tune in for my view of this place I call home.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
Maybe for the only time in my life. something in the air, turning me around and guiding me right. And it's a prime time, maybe the stars were right. I had a premonition, it's gonna be my turn tonight. Gonna be my turn tonight. But even the brightest star won't shine forever. But all of my hands I play are working out right. Every move I make feels like a winner. It's something in the air. Maybe for the only time in my life, something in the air, turning me around and guiding me right. And it's a prime time, maybe the stars were right. I had a premonition, it's gonna be my turn tonight. 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 Something in the air. Something in the air. And it's a prime time, maybe the stars were right. I had a premonition, it's gonna be my turn tonight. Gonna be my turn tonight. Gonna be my turn tonight. Gonna be my turn
The Alan Parsons Project. It really was a project. Alan Parsons was a producer. So, like, pretty much
Yeah.
a lot of their techniques and stuff, they didn't really do concerts and stuff because, they really were a manufactured band. And videos, their first video.
Kind of like Steely Dan.
Yep. Their first video was sort of an animated video. And this video was it was a story. And my guess is the makers of that ridiculous movie Mannequin got the idea for the movie from the video. Except in the video, both characters were mannequins, the guy and the girl, who came to life. They got separated. And when he was looking for her, by the end of the video, she was made back into a mannequin, and he stayed human, and he was frustrated by that. It was a pretty cool video. You can check it out, prime time. But my guess is that's where they got the idea for that movie. Andrew McCarthy, he kind of just, I don't know. He always played characters that just sort of grated on me a little bit. But, he became a TV director. Did you know that?
Who did? Alan Parsons?
No. Andrew McCarthy. He directed a lot of episodes of The Blacklist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's another show that had a horrific ending.
Because it got canceled, or?
No. They gave him an ending, but I didn't like the ending. A lot of people didn't like the ending either. I mean, it would have been... Never mind, I won't get into it. It was a very polarizing ending.
What was that show that lasted for 2 seasons about the plane that disappeared and then came back?
Oh, Manifest.
Yeah, didn't that have a crappy ending too?
It was sort of put aside for a while, and then Netflix, I think it was Netflix, and I don't think I saw the last episode yet, so I don't know.
Okay.
But I always get the sense when they made the show, they're like, we don't have to come up with an ending because it'll be canceled before we reveal everything. And then it didn't. So they're sort of like, oh, crap.
Yeah, that was like Lost, I think, too, had the same problem.
I had a...
they're like, we're still going. We didn't expect to go this long.
I got that. I wrote a play about a script that was cursed. Supposedly, like, it was a really successful... It was a really beautiful script. And whenever someone tried to put it on, something horrible happened. And so people didn't talk about it. And the girl whose mother inspired the lead character is going on a search for the script. It's an intriguing idea, but I have no idea how it ends.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Since I'm sure you've been to Fenway numerous times.
I have.
Would you want to see a football game there in the middle of winter? In the bleachers?
Not particularly.
Because Christy wants to go.
Oh.
And I'm like, it's not that all that fun in like the middle of
right. It's tough enough.
Summer. But she's talking about 80 grandstand for $30 for the grandstand, $80 for a pavilion box, a roof box, and $109 for the Aura Pavilion.
It's the older I get, the more I don't like going to like Gillette.
And that's comfortable.
Yeah.
Like
Gillette in winter.
Like I remember the Red Sox. I remember Fenway being notoriously uncomfortable even in the summer.
A lot of people don't realize this, that the Redskins a long time ago played in Boston, and they actually played in Fenway Park.
Right. But the configuration of the field, if you're sitting in the grandstands, you're going to be a ways away.
Yeah.
Like even when they do hockey there, it's not the best viewing.
Although my advice to you, if she wants to go,
yeah. Getting in and out of Boston is a pain. You know what I mean? Everything's just a pain.
Take the tea.
Still a pain.
A little bit of a pain, but
it's a pain. All right, let's get to some music.
Let's get to some music. What do we do every week?
We play a Massachusetts artist.
That's right, and here's probably the cutest one, right?
Yeah, she's one of them, yeah.
So define the contemporary dance sound, and listen, when you listen to this, you're going to totally hear this. In Donna Summer, she had all those disco hits and everything, and this was one of her last ones. She wanted to keep the contemporary sound, so she went with Mike Stock, Matt Aiken, and Pete Waterman. They were the team responsible for songs like Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
Gotcha.
And Venus by Bananarama.
Okay.
I think you can hear their influence in this song. Here's This Time I Know It's For Real. Donna Summer, 89.5 WSKB.
What would I have to
Underwriting for Community Radio on WSKB is brought to you in part by Rockies. Over 30 convenient locations throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Connecticut, and Florida. One of the nation's largest ACE dealers. Expertise and great product selection in paint, hardware, lawn and garden. That's Rockies. Rock solid service since 1926. On the web at rockies.com.
Hi, it's Bob Plass, and I have Wow, It's Tuesday, every Tuesday, 6 to 8. Wow, it's Tuesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
I did it!
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Greeting cards have all been sent. The Christmas rushes through, but I still have one wish to make, a special one for you. Merry Christmas, darling. We're apart, that's true, but I can dream, and in my dreams I'm Christmasing with you. Holidays are joyful, there's always something new, but every day is a holiday when I'm near to you. The lights on my tree, I wish you could see, I wish it every day. The logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. The logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. I wish I were with you. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas,
So in 1944, this high school student didn't have a lot of money, but he wanted to give a Christmas present to a girl he liked, so he wrote her this song. And they sort of split up before he finished the song. So after graduating, he decided, well, you know, the song is here, let me finish it. I recorded it, put it on a record. I've lived my dream. It's not going anywhere. Put it aside. He stayed with a career in music, and he became a music teacher in college. And he had 2 students. And well, he had a bunch of students, but there was 2 students, Karen and Richard Carpenter. And he loved them. They were like, wow, you guys sing really, really well, and you're nice people. And they were singing locally. And they're like, yeah, we want to sing some Christmas songs, but we don't want to keep doing the standards. We wish we just really wish there was a Christmas song that nobody ever heard of. And he's like, well, I got one. And they did it, and they loved it, and they recorded it, made a hit out of it. So how about that?
There you go.
The song gets second life many decades later. It's a great story.
It is, yeah.
That song makes me sad, but for a different reason. I mean, it's sort of a melancholy Christmas song anyway. But whenever I hear Karen Carpenter's voice, I get sad and mad. You know, what a waste. I mean, think of all the great songs that we missed out on. She wasn't that old when she died.
Right.
I mean, it's one of those things that, it's one of those diseases I just can't wrap my mental conditions.
It's mental.
I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
Like, how can you look at yourself in the mirror and keep thinking that you're fat as you're wasting away? We don't have that problem.
No, we don't.
No, we're doing good. So Harry Nilsson wrote this song. And he was inspired to write the song because one day he was trying to call a friend. And back then, there was no interruption. If the phone was busy, it was busy. You'd get a busy signal. And he kept calling this person. And it kept being busy for like an hour. Did you ever do that break-in? Remember? Like you could do that in an emergency? You could ask the operator to break in?
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah, remember? Did you ever do that?
No.
No? Never did that? Yeah, so the busy. So Harry Nilsson kept hearing that, and then he was playing on the piano one day, and he just recreated that, and the song came out of that. Pretty cool.
Okay.
And then he sold it to Three Dog Night. They made a big hit out of it. It's not a song I would recommend trying karaoke. I have not, because I'm smart enough not to do that. But it's a great little song to sing along to while they're doing it. Here's Three Dog Night and 1 in 9.5 WSKB.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. No is the saddest experience you'll ever know. Yes, it's the saddest experience you'll ever know. 'Cause one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest number, worse than two. It's just no good anymore since you went away. Now I spend my time just making rhymes of yesterday. One is the loneliest, the number one is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. It's just no good anymore since you went away. Number one is the loneliest. Number one is the loneliest. Number one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Number one is the loneliest. Number one is the loneliest. Number one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Dunkin' Donut Shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Hi, this is Harry Rock, host of Rock on Westfield every fourth Wednesday at 8 a.m. Tune in for my view of this place I call home.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
That's another song that you didn't know was a remake. The original didn't go anywhere. The guy who wrote it for his girlfriend, but the relationship didn't last, and the song really didn't go anywhere. Grand Funk Railroad found the record, recorded it, became a hit. And many, many years after the song became a hit, the songwriter was interviewed, and he told a story about it was written for this girl that didn't work out. And the wife read the interview, and the wife confronted him. She's like, well, what girl inspired this song? And he's like, well, I don't really remember what girl, but hey, check out the house we bought from the song, from the royalties from the song.
Good point.
Yeah, good point. It's silly to be jealous over things that happened before you. You hear stories like that once in a while, like, I'm sorry, I didn't know you then. I'm sorry. If I know you then you're okay.
Sure.
Now this song. Hey, speaking of my wife and I, we were it was a house divided this weekend.
Why is that?
Because the SFL, the Shoeless Fantasy Football League, had the first round of the playoffs. Did you make your playoffs?
No.
No, I'm sorry. This is our 27th season in the league, and believe it or not, I will be going to my 11th Super Bowl. That's a good ratio in a 12-team league, huh?
I'm the head of the diamond bracket. I finished 7th.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was the number 2 seed. My wife was the number 3 seed. And we met in the playoffs. And her Detroit Lions players made a nice go at the end of it. Gibbs and Brown, they started putting on points. Oh, wouldn't that be a great Super Bowl? The game that did you see that Buffalo-Detroit game yesterday?
Yes.
That is the Super Bowl I want. That would be great. It'd be a great story because neither fan base neither one have won a title, and I'd like to see somebody win a title. And there are 2 great teams. That's the matchup I want. Hopefully, that's the matchup we get. We never get the matchup that we hope for, though.
Well, that's why you play the game.
That's right. That's why you play the game. So anyway, as you've been inferred, the Carpathian Dragons, my fantasy football team, won. So we were house divided this weekend. Early on, it just did not look good. Her players were not showing up. Then she started to come on a little bit at the end. But it's all right. There was neither one of us had a player going Sunday night or Monday night, which was nice because, fantasy football, a lot of times, sometimes you have a lead and you have to sweat the person who has somebody going Monday night. That's not fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be going to, going my 11th Super Bowls, looking for our 8th title. That'd be kind of nice.
I'm going to bye week.
8 would be great.
I'm going to bye week, but I had a bumper. This is my best performance of the year in fantasy football. I'm in a bye week.
Oh, see, that's why
I have 141 fantasy points as of now, and I'm projected for 156. And, of course, I'm in a bye week. I would have crushed everybody. Crushed.
Yeah, that's why I don't like bye weeks with those.
My running back for Arizona had 30 points against the Patriots.
Yeah, James Conner, he had a good day. My big star yesterday was Brian Thomas, wide receiver for Jacksonville. He was my big star.
And I have Mike Evans, so he had a monster day too.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
I just had solid contributions from everybody.
Of course, yeah.
I'm still missing Taysom Hill though.
I would have done if I had started Baker Mayfield. I would have really crushed myself. But
Well, who did you? I mean, who's?
I had Jared Love from Green Bay.
Yeah,
he did okay.
Yeah, you're probably gonna go Jared Love. And, all right,
he still won. He just didn't have a good fantasy team.
And here's my advice. I've been doing this for a long time. To anybody who's in a fantasy playoffs and you're sweating a decision, don't overthink this thing. Yes, because something like that's going to happen. Like, oh, if I only started, like my wife, she had Chase Brown on her bench, but she was going to, bench Joe Mixon. No, like had she put Chase Brown in, it would have been a lot closer because Joe Mixon didn't do anything. But you would not start Chase Brown over Joe Mixon. Don't.
I would have started Baker Mayfield against the Chargers. That was a rout.
All right, I'm just saying.
You know what I mean?
Don't overthink this thing.
Right.
Like if you really, if these are your guys, stay with your guys because you're gonna feel like absolute crap if you take out one of your guys on a hunch and put somebody else in, and that's the reason why you lost.
Yeah. There's your fantasy football corner.
There you go. All right, so now this is John Fogerty's take on the imminent departure of his brother Tom from the band and the overall tension of the group. He's like, I understand. There's so much tension in the group. Everyone's mad. Everyone's unhappy. But right now we have unparalleled success. We should be enjoying this.
Right.
Instead of, being this miserable. So this was his take on it. Here's CCR. And Have You Ever Seen the Rain? 89.5 WSKB.
Over
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield.
I'm Mark Auerbach. Join me every Friday at 8 a.m. for ArtSpeak, where you'll meet interesting actors, directors, designers, and musicians here in Western New England.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Jackie Wilson said it was written tea. Kind of love you got, knock me off my feet. Let it all hang out. Oh, let it all hang out. Yeah, you know, I'm so wired up. Don't need no coffee in my cup. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Watch this.
I wonder if Van Morrison ever did that in concert, because let me tell you, when he had this song in mind, the way it was going to go, and every time rehearsal, it just would not turn right. And finally, he's like, "All right, guys, we've only got so much studio time here. Let's play, let's record, and let's go for it." And they did, and they nailed it. He's like, "That's really weird. I guess the pressure of hitting record on it did it. Why don't we do it a couple more times just to make sure that we got it?" And again, they couldn't do it. There was this one time where it worked absolutely perfectly, and that's when they recorded it.
Well, I heard he was also kind of a jerk.
Yes.
And I'm being very mild about that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I'm sure their tensions were getting pretty high in the studio for it. But it came out a pretty catchy song. There's lightning in a bottle right there. Mm-hmm. It finally worked. Boom, they recorded it, and then they couldn't do it again. So that's what I'm wondering if he ever did it in concert or anything.
They might have, but he probably wasn't happy about it.
That's that. Probably not. You know what I'm happy? I'm always happy when I play a little Louis Armstrong. You know what I mean?
Oh, boy.
Let's play some Louis. Here's a great little Christmas song called "Is That You, Santa Claus?" 89.5 WSKB.
Is that you, Santa Claus?
gifts I'm preparing for some Christmas sharing, but I pause because hang in my stocking, I can hear knocking. Is that you, Santa Claus? Sure is dark out, ain't the slightest spark out upon my clacking jaw. Who's there? Who is it? Stopping for a visit? Is that you, Santa Claus? Are you bringing a present for me? Something pleasantly pleasant for me. That is just what I've been waiting for. Would you mind slipping it under the door? Old winds are howling, or could that be growling? My legs feel like straws. Yeah, my, oh me, my. Kindly will you reply? Is that you, Santa Claus? Yes, hang in the stocking, I can hear a knocking. Is that you, Santa Claus? You stopping for a visit? Is that you, Santa Claus? Oh, there, Santa, you gave me a scare. Now stop teasing, 'cause I know you're there. We don't believe in no goblins today, but I can't explain why I'm shaking that way. Then I can see old Santa in the keyhole. I'll get to the cause. One beacon, I'll try there. Oh, there's an eye there. Is that you, Santa Claus? Please, I pity my knees. Say that's you, Santa Claus. That's him, all right.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
So that's the Spinners. When they first recorded the song, they said something's missing here. And then they had the idea to add the female vocals and put them up pretty high in the mix. And then they had a song. That's a song right there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do we have time for both songs here?
You got a 5 minute and a 2.5, maybe.
Okay. So on this day in 2012, Billy Idol fans weep as Miley Cyrus performs this song on a VH1 special. That must have been bloody awful. Billy Idol got the title of the song from the Rebel Yell brand of bourbon whiskey. It's been around since 1936. He was hanging around the Rolling Stones, and they were pounding that. And he's like, that's a kind of a cool name. And he got the idea for the title, and then he wrote a song about it. Here's Rebel Yell.
Last night a little dancer came dancing to my door. Last night a little angel came pumping on my floor. She said, come baby, got a license for love. And if it expires, pray help from above. Because in the midnight hour, she cried more. With a rebel yell, she cried more. Wow, in the midnight hour, more. With a rebel yell, more. She don't like slavery, she won't sit and beg. But when I'm tired and lonely, she sees me to bed. What set you free and brought you to me, babe? What set you free? I leave you here by me. Because in the midnight hour, she cried more. With a rebel yell, she cried more. Wow, in the midnight hour, babe, more. With a rebel yell, more. He lives in his own heaven. Elected to go from the 7-Eleven. Well, it's out all night to collect a bill. But this long, it don't mess up his head.
90.5 WSKB.
You got a smile so bright. You know you could have been a candle. I'm holding you so tight. You know you could have been a handle. The way you swept me off my feet. You know you could have been a broom. The way you smell so sweet. You know you could have been some perfume. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do. The way you do the oh, baby. The way you do the things you do. As pretty as you are, you know you could have been a flower. If good looks was a minute, you know that you could be an hour. The way you stole my heart, you know you could have been a cool cook. And baby, you're so smart. You know you could have been a school book. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do. The way you do the things you do. The way you do the things you do. You made my life so rich. You know you could have been some money. And baby, you're so sweet. You know you could have been some honey. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do. The way you do the things you do. You really swept me off my feet. The way you do the things you do. You made my life complete. The way you do the things you do. You made my life so bright. The way you do the things you do. You make me feel alright.
The Temptations.
You make me feel alright.
They brought in dancer Charlie Atkins to do the choreography for it, but I think I could have done the choreography for it because basically they just did little interpretations, sweeping the floor or putting on cologne, depending on what the lyrics were, for
Sure.
example. I could have done that. Hey, that's the show. Did you learn anything?
I always learn something.
We're here next week, right?
As far as I know.
All right, cool. My name is Michael Buster McMahon. Drink your milk, look both ways before crossing the street, and never, ever give up your dreams. That's my pal and producer, Peter Cole. Say goodbye, Peter.
Goodbye, Peter.
We always like to end with something kind of fun, and it's Christmassy. This is what started the entire Chipmunk Empire. This one that Ross Bagdasarian, a.k.a. David Seville, came up with. Here is the Christmas song. We'll see you next week.
All right, you chipmunks. Ready to sing your song?
I'll say we are. Yeah, let's sing it now.
Okay, Simon?
Okay.
Okay, Theodore?
Okay.
Okay, Alvin? Alvin? Alvin!
Okay. Christmas, Christmas time is near. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. Want a plane that looks the loop. Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be
Okay, fellas, get ready. That was very good, Simon.
naturally.
Very good, Theodore. Alvin, you were a little flat. Watch it, Alvin. Alvin. Alvin!
Want a plane that looks the loop.
Good, boys.
Let's sing it again. Yeah, let's sing
No,
it
that's enough. Let's not overdo it.
again. Overdo it. Hey, let us sing
Now,
it
wait a
again.
minute, boys.
I'd like to sing it
Alvin, cut that. Now, wait. Theodore, just a minute.